The first thing that we did as executive management of Ooredoo is we created the contingency plan committee, whereby we discussed and made sure that A, our employees are safe, B is we had to prepare for business continuity in terms of identifying critical departments or divisions that would need to be operating. We were preparing for the worst case scenario, and the worst case scenario would be what if, God forbid, the building is shut down? How can we operate? How can we continue supporting our customers? So with that worst case scenario, we worked ourselves backwards and created a plan. Communication is crucial. Okay? Everyone is worried. Everyone has families. Everyone has children's parents. It's an unknown virus. It's something new that hit the world. The public and our employees again are worried. So what we had to do is we created robust communication plans with our internal communication team, whereby on a daily basis continued to communicate to our employees simple things. As an example is even the Ministry of Health daily interviews and press conference that is created to inform the public of the cases that are sick and the cases that are cured. Even to that details, we informed our employees. So that was the basic daily communications that were sent. Then we had a bit more detailed, a bit more what to do, a bit more how to protect yourself. If you come to work, what do you need to do, and etc. So it's crucial in this time to communicate with our employees. Of course, policies, procedures, etc. Pre-COVID, some need to change. So I'll give you an example of our HR policies. We introduced work from home strategy, whereby we do not need our employees to come to work to our building to physically work. They can work from home. Even our call center, our customer care guys, we provided them with laptops, so all of them worked from home. So that was one thing, the work from home. The second thing that we did is the traditional policy is the time and attendance, or the fingerprint to prove that you're at work now. We introduced just you swipe the card and etc. So that's a few examples of what we did as an organization once we understood the seriousness of COVID-19. So, distancing, social distancing, employees and customers. If I may, I'd separate the answer into two parts. So what did we do for the employees? I mean, once you walk into the head office, you will see that we have on the floor indicated stickers, whereby if you wait in front of the elevator, how close or what's the distance, which is 1.5 meters between one employee and the other employee. We've put across the elevators on each floor hand sanitizer, so once you press the button on which floor you're going, you automatically sanitize your hands. When you go to your office, first of all, we communicated and we stated that we need to have skeleton crews in the first phase of the back to work plan that was indicated by the government of Kuwait. So skeleton employees means very few people. We've made sure through our HR business partners that each floor there is minimum number of employees and there is distance between each employee and the other employee. Even if the shift, their weekly rotation, they sit next to each other, we made sure that they sit far away. It's just a laptop. You pick up the laptop and you plug it in somewhere else. In terms of our facilities or the support functions, our T-boys, our cleaners, etc. Of course, we've stopped for the meantime using any T-boys. It's more self-service. So we have our disposable cups, etc. The cleaners come in. We ensure that we have the same set of cleaners constantly. And they are checked and monitored in terms of temperature with our thermal cameras once they enter. Not only them, of course, employees and customers. Now, if we look at customers a bit, it's very important that we there's two elements, the safety of our employees and the safety of our customers, because both can infect each other. So what we've done is, of course, we've made sure just the same way that our head office employees are separate from each other, the same thing is with customers. So when customers come in, we ensure that there is space seating between each other, around 1.5 meters if they wait. We make sure we've put plexiglass in front of the customer and the employee, so that will protect them. Thermal camera again, so anyone that is above 37.5, whether it's a customer or an employee, will not be allowed to enter our building. Anyone that is not wearing a face mask or gloves will not be allowed in our building. Yet again, we have them there. So we won't say, bye-bye, don't come in. No. We'll give you the mask and we'll give you the gloves, but if you don't have, you won't be allowed to come in. So again, what we did is we start off with work from home. Everyone had their laptops. We made sure that security, IT security, it's secured. We made sure that the connectivity, because certain areas in Kuwait don't have good internet access and coverage, we made sure that our employees that live in areas have good connectivity, and that's in terms of work from home. We encouraged weekly meetings with, meetings, when we say, we talk about digital meetings with the managers and their teams, constant communication. Very important thing as well is to review the priorities and targets. So pre-COVID, the business targets would be different than after COVID. If you're given someone a target that is unachievable, automatically as a human being will get demotivated. So we had to review the targets that were given before, amend them and adjust them to make to be sure that they are current and achievable. Not piece of cake, of course, they need to be a bit tough, but achievable in these circumstances. Something else is what we did is we encouraged employee to continue their development. Our e-learning platform, we've started off a competition for the employee who has completed the most of e-learning programs, keeping the mind, you know what they say, healthy mind, healthy body. In addition, what we've done is we've increased the internet capacity of all of our employees from 500 to 1 terabyte, because we know that they'll be working from home, we know that the consumption will increase, so that's for their ease of mind. So communication, safety of our employees, safety of customers, agility. You need to make fast decision making quickly and be more agile than you were before. It's a delicate time, and typically when I am faced with tough decisions, what I think of is three things. I think it's what's good for our employees, for their well-being, what's good for our stakeholders, our board members, and what's good for the society. Once I look at these three things, I come up with the decision that satisfies all three. That is the right decision for me.